What's up YouTube? Welcome to another video. It's your boy Jeff once again. Today we're gonna be watching the steps of how to do a mid fade. We're gonna cut all the top area. We're gonna leave it like this. What are we gonna try to achieve? So let's get it. We're gonna start by cutting the top area using the number 2 guard lever close, and we're gonna cut with a grain, which is cutting on the direction the hair grows to. I would say go with a number 2 guard on top because he's trying to do waves, and I think that's the perfect length for it. I'm not an expert on waves, so if that's not the perfect length, guys, please don't come at me, alright? Now I'm gonna cut the crown part. Be careful on this area since it's like you gotta cut it the right way if you don't wanna end up with a bald spot. Make sure you comb the crown on the way it grows and cut it the same way. Go with the lever halfway open just to avoid any bald spots. Without any guard lever closed, I'm gonna create my baseline, which is gonna be halfway to the C cut, which is right here. And then once I go to the back, I'm gonna drop it a little bit because, to be honest, I like all my fades drop. I'm gonna do this in both sides. Whenever I reach the other side, I'm gonna make sure both sides are the same because it's the baseline, it's the base of the haircut. So if the both sides are the same, the haircut is gonna be pretty symmetrical. Any type of guard lever open now, I'm gonna go about a finger up using that constant flicking motion all around, and this is how I'm gonna create my first guideline. Now with the number 1 guard lever open, I'm gonna repeat the same process. Go about a finger up, use the constant flicking motion to create it, and this is how you're gonna create your second guideline. Now guys, we're gonna have only 2 lines to erase. These are the lines that we're gonna erase to the whole haircut. Midline, I'm gonna cut it like this, and baseline. Using the 0.5 guard lever halfway, I'm gonna go soften my midline using the corners and the flicking motion just like this. You don't gotta go hard on it, just go light, but just do it constantly, you know what I'm saying? Now close the lever all the way, and since you already softened that line, it's gonna be really easy to take it out using the corners and the flicking motion with the lever closed. So just be patient and take your time with it. We're gonna focus on one side first, and then we're gonna jump to the other. No guard lever halfway, do the same thing. Soften that baseline using that flicking motion, and then corners. Close the lever all the way and finish blending that baseline. Remember to use that flicking motion, small flicking motion like you're watching me do right now, and use them corners like you'll see. You can reach really specific areas with it. Now let's jump to the other side. 0.5 lever halfway, flicking motion, corners. Go ahead and soften that midline just like this. Now close the lever all the way, and still using the same method, go ahead and finish blending that midline. No guard lever halfway, go ahead and soften that baseline. Close the lever all the way, and you already know what to do. Finish blending that baseline so you can keep going with a haircut. Once we're done erasing these lines, everything's gonna be pretty easy. We don't gonna have to blend any more lines at all. Everything's gonna be fading at this point. So with a 1.5 guard lever open, we're gonna go about half a finger up using that constant flicking motion just like this. So all I gotta say, enjoy the rest of the cut, guys. You'll see how I'm going up without creating any type of lines, and it's fading well. Well guys, we already did the hard part. It's easy from now on. With the number 2 guard lever open, go about have a finger up again using the same constant flicking motion. That's why I tell you guys it's the best steps for beginners. You only raise 2 lines and you're ready to go. Times money pays. You ain't ready for the eighth. She ain't ready for the eighth. Now to end up fading up, we're gonna use the number 3 guard, lever close, and we're gonna use that constant flicking motion to finish blending everything up. At this point, everything should be looking like it's on its place, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm just gonna clean everything like under the fade with my trimmer. All those little hairs that I couldn't reach with a clipper, all that, you know, jawline area where they got hair growing out and stuff. I'm just getting the surface ready for the razor. I mean, not for the razor, the shaver. Now I'm gonna grab the shaver and I'm gonna clean all that area under the fade, make that fade stand out. I was about to say a bad word, but not. And yeah, guys, remember to use the flicking motion whenever you're reaching where the baseline was, because you don't want to create more lines. Now I'm almost done. I'm gonna use some of my styling foam. You can get it on the description if you're wondering where to get it. I'm gonna put some over my client head. I'm gonna spread it evenly, just like this. After I spread it right quick, I'm gonna start brushing it until you can even see the foam no more. It's still gonna be a little bit wet, like you're gonna be able to feel it, but you're not gonna see it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, get everything ready. Once we done brushing for a while, we're gonna take a durag, we're gonna put it on, make it tight but not too tight, you know, to lay everything down. Let it dry for about like 5 minutes. Help it with a dryer. Once it's dry, I'm gonna go ahead and take it up. Ooh, you see how laid down that is. Now I'm just gonna add some holding spray to the lining right quick. Now we're gonna proceed creating the C cup, picking an ending point on it. Make sure you ain't pushing it back. Then you pick a starting point, get these two together, and this is the perfect way to create a C cup without having to push it back. Now go to the other side, do the same thing, pick an ending point, a starting point, get these two together, and boom, you got it right there. Now I'm gonna focus on the lining. I'm gonna set a reference point right in the middle, just like this. Once I'm done setting the reference point, I'm gonna start moving towards one side, always using the middle as my guide, as my reference, because that's the way to create a symmetrical lining, and that's what we're trying to get. Now we're gonna line up the sides like this. Then once you're done with one side, you're gonna start going towards the other, using the same steps, using the middle as your reference point and guide. Now I'm gonna add some enhancements to my client's hairline. This is an optional step, you don't gotta do this. I'm just trying to do it because, like I already told you guys, I'm trying to show you the best of the best. And if you are doing it, make sure to don't overdo it, guys. Now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna take my fibers and I'm gonna put some. They're gonna look pretty natural because my client already have the enhancements. So yeah, now I'm gonna put some holding spray to keep everything in place. Proceed with my pencil to make everything stand out even more. Remember, guys, it's not gonna look that white. Once I go with a razor, it's gonna look way more natural. It's just gonna make the lining stand out a little bit more. Now we're gonna go to my favorite part. Go ahead and remove all that white line using the razor. Stretch the skin whenever you gotta stretch it, and don't forget to lubricate the areas that gotta be lubricated. And boom, guys, this video has come to its end. I hope you learned something with the video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please subscribe, hit the likes button, share so other people can learn as well. If you feel like I didn't explain something pretty well, please let me know down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to explain. See you on the next one. Peace. Yeah.